Jesus' teaching in the book of Luke says, men and women ought always to pray and not to faint. And Jesus lived this example during his life here on earth. Look, no matter how much you have heard about prayers, it is not overstated. And no matter how much you think you have prayed, it is not enough. Because prayer is a very dynamic tool in the hands of every believer. It is the master key. It is not cliche when they say prayer is the master key, because it truly is. Prayer is one way you communicate with God to ask for whether your needs, whether for comfort, whether for direction. It is your straight ticket, one-way ticket to communicate with God, to ask Him for anything or just talk to Him about anything. Prayer is your weapon of warfare. It is how power is activated and authorities are established. The book of James, I think, it said, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man makes tremendous power available. So when Jesus said, whatever you bind in heaven is also bind here on earth, and whatever you lose here on earth is also lose in heaven, how do you think that happened? Do you think it's just by talking your way or confessing your way? It happens in the place of prayer. In prayer is how you recreate, reject, or receive anything. When time gets tough and nothing can encourage you, through prayer is how you find strength. I have recovered from heartbreak. I have received comfort in the place of prayer. I have received direction, specific direction concerning my life, purpose, and some things in the place of prayer. Through prayer is how I have won many battles. See, there's this slang the NXPPDians use. They say, we dey pray, it dey show. It is not a slang. It is actually a lifestyle for every believer. It should be a lifestyle of every believer, because when you pray, God said, call on me and I will answer. It is a promise. It is not a maybe. So when you pray, you need to go with the mindset that you are talking to a God who actually listens to you. Prayer has rescued me from dangers and healed me. Sometimes they are loud, they are fervent. Other times they are just whisper, barely whisper. Other times it's just me gisting, talking to God, bringing my thought the same way I would gist with my friends. So it is not all the time you have to go the fire way. No. Let the Holy Spirit direct you on what you need to do to get to the heart of the Father in the place of prayer. Sometimes your prayer might just be worship. Sometimes your prayer session might just be, talking to your friend. And sometimes it is engaging in warfare. Other times it can be loud. All the same, as long as the intention is to communicate with the Father, it is prayer. See, there really isn't anything prayer cannot do. It can reset the past. It can fix the present and create the future that you want. Prayer can do all of this. That is how dynamic prayer is. And guess what? God is not tired of listening. So do not be tired of praying.